At our 7th anniversary dinner, my husband said just one thing, "Babe, pass the lemon juice." My best friend instantly rose and passed it to him. I stared, stunned. Chloe quickly explained. "Habit," she said. "We're always passing things at family dinners. Do you need some lemon?" "Valerie? No. Thank you." I kept my smile perfectly in place. My fork clattered to the floor, bending to pick it up. I saw my husband's leg and Chloe's, tangled under the table, snapping apart. After the party, I told Mark calmly, "Let's get a divorce." Mark was shocked. "What the fuck?" "Because she passed me the lemon juice." Mark turned on me. "Curious. Your leg was tangled with hers under the table." I stated, my voice cold. Mark scoffed. "You're imagining things." I stretched. My leg brushed hers. "That's it." "What? Am I not allowed long legs now?" He wouldn't admit a thing, so I pressed harder. "You also cut her favorite salmon for her, poured her favorite orange juice. Since when do you know Chloe's favorites?" Mark's face darkened. "Valerie, have you lost your mind?" I was being hospitable. "Since when is that a crime?" I didn't stop. No wonder she stayed single. "Tell me, Mark, when did it start with you two?" Mark fell silent, then stormed out, slamming the door. I sank into a chair, overwhelmed, staring at the messy table. "We met in college. I came from money but never held his humble start against him. For 2 years, I was the one who paid the bills. He had always been gentle with me, and yet he cheated with my best friend. At 11 p.m., he still wasn't home. I went straight to Chloe's bar. Before I even pushed open the door, I heard Mark's complaining voice from inside. "You guys know I'm being bullied by my crazy wife, and you're laughing. Don't you have any sympathy?" The room was packed, mostly with our mutual friends. Chloe toyed with a glass, leaning against Mark. Whose fault is it for being so careless, calling me babe right in Valerie's house? I thought she wouldn't be so sensitive. Guess I was wrong. She still figured it out. She set down her glass and lit a cigarette with the limited minus edition lighter I'd given her for her birthday last year. But as she took a drag, Mark casually took the cigarette from her. "You're pregnant. You can't smoke." "Fine, fine. Whatever you say. No smoking. After all, you're the father of my baby, so you're the boss." She stroked her still minus flat stomach, resting her head on Mark's shoulder, a smile playing on her lips. All the blood in my veins turned to ice in that instant. Chloe and Mark weren't just having an affair. They were having a baby. Honestly, Valerie's such a fool, always insisting on a child-minus-free lifestyle. She even pampered too much, so she doesn't know how to think about others. Everyone around them was siding with the cheating couple, and my husband, Mark, held Chloe's hand, saying deeply, "Chloe, the fact that you're willing to bear my child makes you the love of my life." Hearing his words, tears streamed down my face, and I almost collapsed. My mother had a difficult childbirth when I was born, suffering a massive hemorrhage and passing away before she could even hold me. Because of this, I'd always been terrified of childbirth, and I told Mark about it early in our relationship, but Mark had held me tight then, saying, "Meeting you in this lifetime is enough for me. Children aren't important at all. My love for you won't diminish one bit." I was so touched back then, but now, seeing Mark's heartfelt gaze toward Chloe, I knew I had been wrong. Just then, someone asked, "Are you two planning to hide it from Valerie forever?" Everyone looked at them expectantly. Mark immediately shook his head. "Chloe and Valerie have been friends for over 20 years. I don't want to see their friendship ruined. Besides, my business is deeply intertwined with Valerie's vampire. I can't afford to divorce her." So, the fundamental reason Mark stayed with me was purely for personal gain. A ripple of murmurs went through the room, and some cast sympathetic glances at Chloe. "Chloe, you're such a proud person. Are you really content with this?" Chloe kissed Mark, then replied, "Who even cares about marriage anymore? Besides, isn't this more thrilling?" Laughter filled the private room, but I felt like I'd fallen into hell. Even worse, I was the last one in our friend group to know about it. With tears streaming down my face, I walked out of the bar and dialed the legal department. "Prepare the divorce papers for me. I want Mark to leave with nothing. Also, I need you to do a few other things for me."